Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
Namaste and welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam for another yoga class. Hopefully you've done the Kriyas. We shall begin this class with 3 Oms. 3 Oms will help us get into a state of mindful attention, and we'll take that mindfulness into our practice as always. But before I begin the 3 Oms, as always, here are a few words of caution. Please be aware I cannot see you. I have no idea of your physical age, fitness, capabilities, and so on. So you are in charge of your practice. You call the shots. You decide how far you want to go in these poses. If we hold it a little longer than you're comfortable with, come off the pose. Don't fight with your body. It is true you have to be outside your comfort zone, but don't push your body beyond a limit, because that is not going to help you in the long run. It will actually become an impediment in your practice. I speak this from experience. So please pay attention, use safety as priority. And if you have any questions with regard to your medical conditions, any doubts, please consult with your physician before attending this class or any such classes offered at KYG. Having said that, welcome to the class. Let's begin with 3 Oms. Let's begin our practice. Today, let's try to do a whole set of routines and exercises without getting up, standing fully, kneeling down, sitting down. We'll try and do back bends, forward bends, and twists. Let's see how that works. So let's begin with our Vajrasana. Seated in Vajrasana, toes pointed out. As always, if you're unable to sit in Vajrasana, you can use a block between your feet, as I'm showing you here. Let me be here so it's clear. There you go. You can see this here. Sit on a block. It becomes easier on the ankles. If not, sit on your ankles. Your toes together, heels apart. Taking a deep breath. As you breathe out, interlock your fingers. Again, breathe in. As you breathe out, turn your palm outwards, drop your head back, look up, lengthen the spine. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out. Use your chest to breathe. Inhale, expand your chest. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Look straight ahead, relax for a few seconds. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down. Take your left hand to the right knee, right hand back, sit up tall and straight. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your stomach in. Uddiyana Bandha in place. Mula Bandha in place. As you breathe out, twist. Hold the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha in place. Use the chest to breathe in and out. Don't lean back like this. Sit up tall and straight, twist. And come back. The other side, right hand on your left knee, left hand back, sit up tall and straight. Perform the bandhas first. Breathe out, Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha in place. And then with your next exhalation, begin the twist. Hold the Mula Bandha tight. Breathe in and out. When you do spinal twists, sitting spinal twists with Mula Bandha, it becomes a powerful energy push upwards. That is why in traditional yoga practices, asanas lead to meditation, right? So right towards the end, you start doing spinal twists with powerful bandhas in place, especially Uddiyana and Mula Bandha, pushing the energy upwards. And then you go into Yoga Nidra and then sit up and continue into meditation. All these asanas are preparations. So, nevertheless. Let's sit in Vajrasana. I'm simply moving back to make room for myself. If you are too much in the middle of the mat, you can move a little back, because from here we will go into upward dog and come back as part of our warm-up exercises. Sit in Vajrasana, hands on your thighs. Let's perform the 3 bandhas first to get into a state of acute mindfulness. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your head down, Jalandhara Bandha. Next exhalation, pull your stomach in, Uddiyana Bandha. And the last exhalation, pull your Mula Bandha perineum muscles up. And then breathe in and out, feeling the movement only in the region of the chest. Keep your hands relaxed on the thighs. Shoulders relaxed. And gently relax the bandhas. Bring your neck up. All right. From here, we will go straight into Urdhwama Svanasana, upward dog. So stretch out, lean forward like this. First come forward like this. Knees could be together at this point because you just got up from Vajrasana. So knees and feet are together. Come forward so the shoulders above your wrists. If you're too way out, you can't do that. See, you have to come like this. So don't go too far out. Just enough where you feel you're on all fours. Palms shoulder width apart. Breathe out. Go down. Crush your stomach in. Make a mental note of where your palms are. We might have to remove them and put them back right there. And then a powerful inhalation. Urdhwama Svanasana. Try and get your whole body weight on your arms. Look up. Open up your knees. Place them on the floor. Adho Mukha Virasana. Urdhwama Svanasana. Adho Mukha Virasana. Urdhwama Svanasana. Now we'll do downward dog. Turn your toes. Downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Shvana is dog. Pull your stomach in. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha in place. One of the most powerful asanas, the downward dog. Arch your back. Lengthen the spine. Come down on all fours. Adho Mukha Virasana. Place your wrists on the ground with your forehead resting on the ground. You can take a break and look what I'm doing. Placing your forehead on the ground. You're going to raise your palms up and we'll do the Kamala Kriya. We'll do it as a Kriya. So at your own pace, squeezing the palms is equivalent to squeezing the lungs. So you're going to breathe out. Then you're going to breathe in, expanding. The palms is expanding the lungs. So you're breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Do it 5 to 6 times. With your forehead rested on the floor. Pace of your breathing, try and slow it down. Deep breathing. Keep your stomach in. Keep the Uddiyana Bandha in place. Keep the Mula Bandha in place as you do the Kamala Kriya. Relax, place your palms back. Let's do one last Urdhwama Svanasana. And then from here slowly place your knees on the floor. Your waist, hips and your floor come down to Bhujangasana. Below your belly, touching the floor. And gently come back down, fully. Chin on the floor, hands back. All right. Dhanurasana. Open up your knees. Hold on to your ankles. Ideally your ankles, let your thumbs go around so you don't let go. This is ideal. If you cannot for some reason, then you're going to hold the tips of your toes, but you have to be careful, don't let go, because it's like a spring action, right? Whenever you're ready, you're going to breathe in and come up. Breathe in, come up. And then breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And relax. Palms on either side of your chest. Get your feet together, knees together, toes pointed out. It's a different routine. I want to show you how the energy flows in different ways. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Take your hands back. Pranam Asana. Again, stomach pulled in, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha in place. Use the back of your lungs to breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale into Vajrasana. We'll do the spinal twists again. Inhale. Exhale to the right side twist. Apply both the bandhas. The Uddiyana bandha, Mula bandha. Breathe and come back. Whenever you're ready, inhale. As you exhale, apply the bandhas and twist. Breathe in and out. At least 3 to 5 deep breaths. Inhale, come back. Again, forward. Exhale. Go down. Inhale, Adho Mukha, Urdhwama Kasana. In this position, Urdhwama Mukha, you can perform the Mula Bandha. If your feet are together, as it is in this case, perform only the Mula Bandha. Pull the perineum muscles tightly in. Observe the energy moving up from the spine, pushing it all the way up to the top of your head. Relax the bandha. Lie down into Bhujangasana. Again apply the bandha. Mula bandha. And relax. Palms back. Perform the flower exercise simply as an exercise, not as a kriya. Knees apart. Hold on to your ankles. This time, we're going to do a variation, Dhanurasana. It might be easy for some, it might be difficult for some. You're going to try and raise your knees much higher than your chest. Your chest will be in touch with the floor like this. Only your knees go up. If you want, I'll demonstrate for a second. So hang on. So you go up like this. So previously we did this. Now you'll be here. This. Okay? So let's try that. If you can, try that. Whenever you're ready, inhale and go up or exhale and go up, it doesn't matter, but don't hold your breath. Inhale. Breathe in and out. As high as you can. And relax. Take your feet back, relax. Stretch your hands up in front. Place your palms on the floor, slightly back, like this. Keep your palms like this. Now you can get them on from camera 4 perhaps. Palms like this, not stretched out like this, but slightly like this. And from here you come up. Ardha Bhujangasana, this is half Cobra. Focusing only on the cervical part of the spine. Because that's what we exercised in the Dhanurasana previously. Breathe in and out. Use your chest to breathe. And relax. Knees apart, feet apart. Palms on either side of your chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale into Adho Mukha Virasana. Knees apart. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Come up. Knees are apart. That's okay. Stomach pulled in. Drop your head down. Perform the 3 bandhas. You're listening to me, so there's a certain element of thinking, analyzing, but beyond that, don't go too far. Just enjoy. Just feel the whole experience of this energy flowing inside the body. Relax, open your eyes. It's a very intoxicated experience, the whole thing. All right? Come up on your knees, feet apart. So now you see where we are going from here. We're going to do the camel pose. We'll come down. We'll do the forward bends. Lots of fun exercise. So just play along, okay? Play along. Now for the first part, if you have a bolster handy, you should always have a bolster and a belt handy. When you come to the yoga class, a block handy. Keep it around you. I usually keep them just around. So for the first time you're going to do Ustrasana, I would suggest, unless you're very flexible and you feel right, use the bolster. Okay? Place it on top of your calf muscles, literally on top of your heels, just for the first part. Sit down, and before we proceed further, just check if your right or left nostril is active, which one is active. If it is right, you know you can push your body beyond the limit. If it's left, take it easy. You just become more conscious, because left is introvert. It's taking you in. It's a good exercise. It's good to be very mindful. You will be easily able to focus internally. So just make a mental note. Since we did the twist, it's possible both the nostrils are flowing, not evenly, but both are fairly open. And that's good. That's the aim. When you do intense spinal twist, we didn't do intense, but nevertheless, it's possible that is there too. Okay, knees up. This portion from your hip down up to the knee, try and keep this perpendicular to the floor. So when you're going back, don't go back like this, but push your hip forward as you go back. The hip is pushed forward. This movement of the hip that we did while standing all these days and weeks, remember, this movement is what is going to come in place even here. This thrusting of the hip forward, this has to happen, because that will prevent back problems. Okay? So knees are apart, feet are apart as well. Bolster is placed on the knees. Just to begin, we'll do more variations without the bolster. So for now, place your hand on the bolster. Inhale, drop your head back. As you exhale, drive your hip forward. Breathe in and out. Again, only the Mula Bandha. Use your chest to breathe. Focus on the Mula Bandha. And relax. Take the bolster back. Sit on. Open up your feet and then sit down. Your feet should already be open because of Ustrasana. Ustrasana was the camel pose. So we just did the camel pose, right? And then you move the bolster away and sit down straight onto the floor. Now, if this is difficult, then use a rolled up towel to get some height at the back. Let me get this out of the way so the cameras can come. I move a lot for a yoga class, but I'm just trying to be aware of the cameras. You don't have to move so much. Try and keep your movements very restricted and only if required. Very mindful movements. Gently, if you're ready, we're going to go all the way back. Supta Vajrasana, Supta Virasana. So you can use a bolster to lean back. This is good if your left nostrils are active. There are many days I just begin with this. Become easy. So you don't push your body beyond the limit. You feel stress in the ankles and so on. Okay? Then when you're ready, you can always go down. A little more. In this again, Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha in place. Breathe in and out. Raise your hands over your head. Allow the ankles and the thighs to stretch a little bit. Hold the pose. Focus on the bandhas now. Mula bandha, Uddiyana bandha. Relax the bandhas. Gently come off the pose. You do the bandhas just before going to the pose, sometimes like in a twist. And then in the pose, of course, you hold the bandhas. Just before coming off the pose, release the bandhas and then come out of the pose. So in a general sense, you get into the pose, do the bandhas, leave the bandhas and come out of the pose. So the beginning and the end of the bandhas are in the pose. Generally speaking, there are exceptions, but the exception is not a rule. Within the asana, the bandha has taken birth, the bandha dies. In other words, you perform the bandha, hold the bandha, release the bandha, and then you come off the pose. So bandhas are contained, is a subsect, a sub-practice inside the asana. Remember that. And within the bandha lies the breath. So inside, once the bandhas are in place, then you begin your focus on the breath. So you see how we are going into our body in each pose. That is what makes it a very beautiful yoga practice. I hope you appreciate that. All right, left foot forward. We have done this in one class before. If your knees feel tight, take it a little easy. Just massage your knees a little bit. All right, open up the knees, get set for a forward bend. Make sure the center of gravity is there. If this is too close, you might start leaning towards the side. Then you will need this support, which is not bad, but it doesn't feel right. So open up this knee. Get the center of gravity like this. Now while going down, you can always bend your knee slightly. If you have a back problem or if you feel you're stiff, you can even place a little cloth under the knees if required. Okay? So you can start your pose from the knee bent and slowly go down. Or you could go like this. Let's breathe in. Inhale. As you exhale, come forward. You can always use a belt. A belt across if you can't reach and stay there. Right. Breathe out, go down. If you're leaning too much this side, open up that knee. Go down, breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Only Uddiyana Bandha here. Breathe in and out. Use the back of your lungs to breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring this foot back. Before we put this forward, let's do a couple of twists. Bring your knees together or close. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right. Now perform both the bandhas. Uddiyana bandha, Mula bandha. Shift your awareness to your breath. Release the bandhas. Come off the pose. Nice. Get ready for the next side. Left hand back. Right hand on your left knee. Sit up tall and straight. Inhale. As you exhale, pull your stomach in, twist. Once in the pose, perform the bandhas. Mula bandha, Uddiyana bandha in place. Shift your awareness to your breath, holding the bandhas. Use your chest to breathe in and out. And come back. Keep listening to the sound of your breath. Let's do the other side. Gently stretch your left foot out. Again, massage the knees. Make sure the knees and the ankles are delicate. You have to be very careful with them. Give them respect that they need. Don't let your ego come in the way. And don't push your body beyond the limit. Open up those knees. You see how much I'm opening up to get that center of gravity. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Breathe in and out. Perform the Uddiyana bandha. Pull the stomach in. Use your back of the lungs to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Gently bring that foot back. Let's come up on all fours. Ease it a little bit, knees and ankles. Loosen the knees and ankles. Just taking a little break, but even then doing some other asana while we're giving it break. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out. All right, knees apart, feet apart. Come up on your knees. Toes pointed out. We'll do the camel pose. This time you could again continue with the bolster if you feel like. Otherwise, we're going to take the fingertips this time and touch the edge of our heels. Okay? You might start like this with my butt going back and drive your hip forward. Remember, this movement of the hip, this movement has to be there. All right, when you're ready, inhale. Exhale into the pose. Drive your hips forward. Fingertips on your heels. Breathe in and out. Open up the chest. Allow the body to ease into the pose. Only Mula Bandha. Release the bandhas and gently come up. Allow the blood flow to come normal. Come back straight all the way down onto the floor. Like that, this is just one routine, right? And we just did one set. We'll do like this 2-3 sets. It'll be 30-40 minutes. And then you go into another routine. And then you go into another routine. You could spend 3, 4, 5 hours just practicing in a very deeply meditative state. All right, stretch your right foot out once again. Open up. Find your center of gravity. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Perform the Mula Bandha. I'm the Uddiyana Bandha. Stomach pulled in, breathing from the back of the lungs. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Let's perform the other side, then we'll do the twist. Bring this foot back. So all these variations can be done. You could do twists in between these, you can do twists after this. Open up the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Uddiyana Bandha in place. Use the back of your lungs to breathe. All right, inhale. Come on, exhale. Once again, come into Virasana. Now, if you find Virasana too much, you can sit in Vajrasana and do this, and do the twists, okay? But I'm going to do in Virasana. So, sit straight this time, bring your knees together. Sit up tall and straight. Left hand on your right knee, right hand back, tall and straight. Exhale, pull your stomach in and twist whenever you're ready. Don't lean back, sit up tall and straight. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out. Perform the bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha in place. At least 3 cycles of deep breathing. Use your chest to breathe. Release the bandhas, come off the pose. The other side, get ready. Inhale, as you exhale, twist. Once in the pose, perform the bandhas. Breathe out, stomach in. Mula Bandha, perineum muscles up. Breathe in and out through the chest. And come back. Release the bandhas and come back. As you exhale, see if you can go down with your knees together. You may have to hold on to your heel like this. Breathe in as you breathe out. Pull yourself down. Stomach pulled in. Collapse. Perform the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Relax and come up. Come up on all fours. Once again, open up the knees. Place your toes on the ground. Sit back on your heels, just to give it a break. Squeezing your toes, your ankles. Shift your body weight equally to the left and to the right. Back and forth, massaging your feet. And then slowly come up. That's it, we're almost done. On your knees, toes pointed out, feet apart. Ustrasana. This time try, if you can. These are all just different levels of attaining flexibility. But like I said, don't push your body. You can keep practicing the same with the bolster again. But for those of you ready, feel like, place your full palm on, rest your palms fully on the back of your feet. The first time we did with bolster, second time with the tips of our fingers. Now try and see if you can rest your palm fully, as much as you can. So drive your hip forward, slowly go back one at a time. Start with the tips and slowly start going down. Inhale, as you exhale, drop your head back. Drive your hip forward. Breathe in and out. Push your hip out and up. Breathe in and out. Mula Bandha. Release the bandhas. Slowly come off the pose. That's it, almost done. Get your feet together. Sit back and lean forward into Adho Mukha Virasana. Get into the pose, rest your forehead on the floor. Pull your stomach in. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha in place. And once again, towards the end, let's do the Kamala Kriya. Kamala Kriya like we did earlier. Inhale, open up your palms. Exhale into a fist. At your own pace. With the bandhas in place. Relax the bandhas, relax the kriyas. Come up gently. Wonderful. Let's sit down. One final twist before we lie down, just to counter the back bends and the forward bends that we did. So sit in Sukhasana. Take your left foot. Place it under the right butt. Spread your right knee a little away. And see if you can come across like this and hold on to the knee. If you can't, just hug the knee tightly. This is a simple version of doing it. Okay, breathe out, pull your stomach in and twist. For those of you who can, hold on to this. Sit up tall and straight and twist. Breathe out. Uddiyana Bandha in place. Mula Bandha in place. Breathe in and out. And relax the bandhas, relax the asanas. Come back. The other side, take your right foot below the left buttock. Hug the left knee or put your arm across. Hold on to the right knee from here. Sit up tall and straight. As you breathe out, twist. Both the bandhas in place. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha in place. Use your chest to breathe. And relax. Sit up tall and straight. Gently, let's lie down. Slowly lie down. Open up your hips a little bit, loosen them up. Rotate and flex your hip flexors like so. When you're ready, lie down, stretch your legs out. If your back is sore, place a bolster below your knees. Below the knees, so your lower back is well rested. Otherwise, simply stretch out, hands on either side. Palms facing up or down, it doesn't matter. The body is tired, but it's very fresh. In other words, the spine has been bent back and forward and twisted. So there's energy and prana is flowing upwards. So stay mentally alert throughout the exercise. Just enjoy the experience. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, close your eyes. Take your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Relax all the bandhas. You're lying in a pose called Shavasana. Shava means corpse, as opposed to Shiva, which means life, eternal life. It's okay to play dead. Take your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles. Feel life. And then let go. Let go. Shift your awareness above the ankles, below the knees, to the shin bone in the front, the calf muscles behind. Allow your calf muscles to collapse into the ground. Your kneecaps, your thighs, your upper thighs, inner thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Slowly let go of your body consciously. If you begin to let go, all of a sudden you will fall into sleep. So you want to balance where the body is drifting into a state of deep rest, but the mind stays awake. Shift your awareness to your hips. Feel your buttocks, your glutes on the floor, your waist, your hips. Allow your pelvis to sink into the ground. Shift your awareness to your lower back. Relax the muscles of your lower back. Allow your deeply held memories, instincts, impulses to sink into the ground. As you relax your lower back, the innermost recesses of your mind sink into the ground. Let go. Gently allow your body and surrender your body to Mother Earth. The back of your spine, shoulder blades, shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your wrists, your fingers. Let go of your fingers and allow your breathing to settle into a gentle, regular rhythm. There is a link between your fingers and your breath. Allow your arms to become heavier and heavier and heavier. Gently shift your awareness to your abdominal muscles. Observe these muscles rise and fall like waves in the gentle sea. Allow the atoms and molecules of your body to gently merge into their cosmic elements. Your flesh, skin, muscle, bone, teeth, hair and nails, let them merge into the earth. Allow the waters in your body, the liquids, blood, sweat, urine, tears and so on to merge into the water element of the planet. Allow the warmth in your body, the fire in the belly of your stomach to merge into the warmth of the sun. Allow your breath to merge into the wind and all that is left is space. Allow your consciousness to reside in this space. Allow this to expand in all directions. There is no body to limit the I. This is the I without any identification of culture, community, sex, nation, and so on. Because all those belong to elements that have been surrendered. All that remains is this pure consciousness, I, in space. This is you going across lifetimes. And in this lifetime, acquiring this body. You are eternal. Connect yourself with this vast, infinite space. And know that you can potentially create anything in this space. Space lies within you, and you are within the space. Gently take a deep breath. Slowly, as you breathe out, bring all these elements back to form your body. Allow the wind to form the breath. Allow the warmth of the sun to come back into the warmth of your body. Allow the waters of the earth to come back, form blood, sweat, and so on. Allow Mother Earth to form herself into skin, bones, muscles, tissues, hair, nails. Let every cell of yours come back recharged, rejuvenated, refreshed, completely healed from the cosmic elements. Feel the healing energy. Believe in your cosmic connection. You are not an isolated being on this planet. You are part of this creation. Constantly, every atom in your body is interacting with the energies of the universe. Gently move your fingers. Bring your feet together, move your toes. Slowly raise your arms over your head. Interlock your fingers and stretch. Lazy but intense stretch. Turn to one side and stretch like you're getting up from a deep sleep. To the other side and stretch. Come back. Lie back on your back. Rub your palms together. Generate warmth in your palms. Cover your eyes with your palms. Feel the warmth of the palms on your eyes. Allow prana to flow into your eyes and through your eyes into your body. Gently open your eyes and slowly get up feeling fresh and relaxed. You may want to turn to one side as you come back to your sitting position. Gently take your seat on a block, on a bolster. Let us bring our palms together in front of the chest in Anjali Mudra. And let us all bend our heads down in reverence. Open our hearts filled with gratitude. Grateful that we were given this opportunity to practice this holy science of the body, the breath, and the mind. And let us offer this practice to the universe. This practice is not a means to get us anywhere. This practice is complete in itself. Om Brahmarpanam Astu. Gently open your eyes. As always, thank you so much for being part of this class. Thank you for allowing me into your home. Thank you for doing this journey of yoga together with me. Until we meet again Stay inspired, stay blessed, and please stay safe. We shall end the class with one Om and three Shantis.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.